In this game yesterday, 21-point comeback, Peter, a massive win on the road for the Giants.
Yeah, and it wasn't just like on the road and it was a comeback. It was like they were getting their butts kicked by Josh Dobbs and a bunch of anonymous different Cardinals players, and it just shows you like any given Sunday. But what a difference a couple hours can make, what a difference a week can make. Let's go back to Friday when Kyle appropriately set the stage for this game on what we saw the previous week.
Losing 40-0 or worse. Sack battle, 7-0 or worse. Turnover battle, 3-0 or worse. Having a blocked field goal return for a touchdown and throwing a pick six. No team in NFL history ever has done all of these things in a single season. The Giants did them all in one game. That is a fact. That came from The Athletic, and that is a brutal thing. The good news is that was last week. Flush it. You're playing what looks to be one of the weaker teams in the NFL. Giants, get a point early. Nope.
Well, they didn't do that early.
Let's make it fun.
Can I raise the ante?
Yeah, what do you got now?
Counter.
In the second half alone on Sunday, Daniel Jones threw for 250-plus yards, rushed for 50-plus yards, threw multiple touchdown passes, rushed for a touchdown, and had 0 turnovers. He is the only player in NFL history to accomplish these feats. That's per Opta stats. We see you guys. We don't just steal our stats. We give credit. It was an unbelievable performance, and it really could have been like doomsday today if they had lost the game, and the way it was going, it was. And something happened at halftime. I know we love the post-game speech and Dable doing the dancing and dancing the juicy and smoking the cigars. I would love to have seen what he said at halftime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a professional write that? That's not your handwriting. Look how beautiful. Who did that? Shout them out.
Who was this? Is Maddie? Who was this? Maddie.
Well done, Maddie. Maddie knows what is screen grab worthy for the social. She knows what hits.
That Peter, that ain't your writing. No. Way too much iced coffee for that. Jason, follow that.
I love it. You're watching that game, and the Giants now start their season, and they're 100 points to 0, and everybody's losing their mind. Fans are selling their season tickets. For me, personally, I'm at a pep rally for my son and my daughter who do cheerleading, and a bunch of Giants fans there. They have a canopy up with a TV set up, streaming the game, and Giants fans are absolutely pissed. They have no idea what's going on. Get rid of Brian Dable. And then next thing you know, they go in for halftime, and whatever the hell Dable said, the first play of the third quarter changed the outcome of this game. Giants come out on offense. Daniel Jones do a little play action and goes, chuck it up deep down there.
Yes, sir.
Jalen Hyatt, where you at? Making the catch. 58 yards. This is the first play of the second half. It would end up to be a Daniel Jones rushing touchdown to end this drive. But when Brian Dable talks about belief, I think this is where it started. Hitting this play coming out of half, it was like, all right, we got something. Let's stack another play, and next thing you know, you're back in the game.
There's a temptation to jump on that soundbite about they saved their season, and I'm doing it. They saved their season. Like, I'm not resisting that. Not only did you lose week 1 and got shut out, like you lose to the Cardinals. The Cardinals are what the Cardinals are. They're not going to be winning any Super Bowls this year, and you were getting destroyed. Also, look, we can apply this to any team. The stats are there. Since 1990, you start 0-2, 11% of teams have made the playoffs. It's 1 in 10. They weren't going to make the playoffs. It's very, very unlikely. Frankly, they're going to San Francisco on a short week. They're probably going to lose that game. And I would turn that around, Coach Dable. Like, the Niners are going to be a pick in survivor pools in that game. Like, that's how weak you've looked, and the Niners have looked that good. But who gives a damn? You won the game. And I can't follow Peter's statistics, but I was so impressed with Daniel Jones. Personally, I didn't know he had that in him. You know, he played some good football last year, and he got the contract, and he beat the Vikings in the playoffs. But he went into Superman mode. Like, he is, since Dable showed up, Daniel Jones has gotten the Josh Allen comparisons. Like, that was Josh Allen at the height of his powers. Like, kind of flashes yesterday. Josh Allen was really good yesterday. Daniel Jones was better than him in the second half. I just think he was better than anybody in the second half. I knew he was good and he could win a game for you. I didn't know he had that gear in him, and I was really impressed. Like, that's star potential right there. Not just franchise quarterback for the Giants, like, star. And if he can do anything like that with any consistency, like, Dan Jones, you were a man yesterday. Awesome.
I think you're allowed to say the soundbite worthy thing, which is they saved their season, because what would have happened had they lost that game, whether it had been by some major comeback, but it only been by a field goal, or if it really had been 28-7, it would have been so ugly here. So Props to the Giants. Props to Daniel Jones, Brian Dable, everyone that got the job done. But also, I know you're not supposed to do the moral victory thing, blah, blah, blah. The Cardinals, like, you're fighting with teams right now, and people doubted Jonathan Gannon when he first got there, and a tale of two halves, blah, blah, blah. But the Cardinals, people have just been on your case this entire start to this season, and you were getting after guys in the first half. I think the defense suffered from exhaustion in the second half. They were on the field a lot. That's not going to help anybody win a game, but I just want to say, like, Cardinals played the Commanders tough on the road, and then they hosted the Giants, and that's a good game.